How to make your day, I would say about at least 90% better. At least 90% better. And it's very simple. Successful people, what they do is they spend just a few minutes the night before or the day before planning their next day. When I wake up, I will do this, this, and this. In this order, that order, and this order. I will go here, and they write it down. Planning your day is something that's going to give you not just a much more balanced day, but you're going to realize that you really do have time for a lot of things. And I notice when somebody comes to me and says, hey Roman, I've been in the crypto market for this long. I've been trying to sell products online for this long. I've been trying to be successful in my business for this long. And over again, I continue to fail. One of the first things that I ask this particular person is, what are you going to do tomorrow? What did you write down for tomorrow? And they haven't written anything down for tomorrow. I go and ask my successful peers and friends and affiliate partners and people that are doing really well in the Billionaire network, what are you doing tomorrow? What do you have planned for tomorrow? What did you write down for tomorrow? They take out their notepad, they take out their phone, and they show it to me. This is what I have planned for tomorrow. I'm going to do this, 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 and that. And so planning is something that anyone can do, whether you're smart, not so smart, no matter who you are. Anybody can plan. And when you plan your day, you have a much more productive day. So I'll share with you a little bit about my day, just to give you a reference point. I wake up, and I wake up at any time, no alarm clock. I haven't used an alarm clock for more years than I care to remember. I get up, the first thing I do is I get changed and I go to the gym. That's the first thing I do. Depending on my goals, I know if I'm going to eat breakfast or if I'm not going to eat breakfast. So if I want to gain weight, I wake up and I know I'm going to eat breakfast. I know exactly what I'm going to eat. I know exactly where I'm going to go right after. I know exactly what I'm going to wear for most of the time. Everything is prepared. My driver comes through, picks me up, I head to the gym. I work out, I get showered over there, I get changed over there, and I go ahead and I have my second meal. As soon as I eat, I know where I'm going next. Either I go home and I work downstairs in the office I set up, or I go to a cafe, I sit down, grab a coffee, and I get to work on the laptop first. I know what I'm going to work on your behalf. I know how long it's going to take. I've allocated the time for it, and I've allocated a few blocks of time where I get on with the work that needs to be done. Outside of those blocks of time, I can do whatever I want. But I know exactly what's going to happen the next day, so I make sure I prepare for the next day. And so my entire 24 hours is always accounted for. One day a week, I'm off. I don't have to be on the internet. I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna relax. In that one day of the week, I do something new. I refresh myself, I plan for the next week coming ahead, and then I get to work the next day. And this is how my day is structured. I structured my day the way that I structured it, not because I'm some mad scientist. I'm not a genius. I'm not different from you. I just like to think for myself. I like to know what I'm going to do, because what it allows is I can dictate my own day. You can't dictate my day because I've planned it already. Someone on a whim saying, hey, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. He can't dictate my day because I've planned it already. No one can use me for entertainment. Let's hang out, let's do this, let's grab a bite here. No, because I've planned my day already. And if you really think, yes, there is a different, as harsh as it sounds, there is a division of class in society. We've got the upper class, we've got the lower class, we've got the middle class, which is very quickly becoming the lower class. The upper class dictate their day, and the lower class gets dictated. And what dictates the lower class is the fact that they didn't plan their day. That's the only difference. It's not how much money you have that determines which side of the coin you're on. What determines which side of the coin you're on, literally, is whether you've planned your day enough that nothing and no one can interrupt your day. Do that long enough and see how much money you have. Do that long enough and see how successful you are. Do that long enough and you tell me whether you fail or not. It is statistically impossible to fail at something you're doing correctly over and over and over again until you succeed. It's statistically impossible. You cannot fail. You can only continue to succeed. And success is progressing to your goal. Success is not about reaching your goal. Success is about progressing to your goal. If it's a slow progress, you're a successful person. If it's a fast progress, you're a successful person. If it's no progress, you're actually going backwards because you're using time and getting nowhere. Time is very important. And the most productive way to spend your time is to plan it. If you do not plan your day, the day will plan you. And if the day plans you, it's got, I don't know how much it is, 20,000 plus adverts that you see every day. You get advertised to all the damn time. Through entertainment, through nonsense, through getting programmed by mass media. All that happens with your day is you got people in competition trying to steal your time away from you. And because you didn't dictate your time through planning, now you're in the lower class. You want to be in the upper class of society. You want to be in the top 1% income bracket, the top 0.1% income bracket. You want to have freedom. You've got to dictate your day. Either you plan it or somebody else will plan it for you. And someone else doesn't have your best intentions in mind. So I hope that makes sense. This is, I would say, one of the secrets hidden in plain sight that I would say is the most determining factor of any man's success in history. Planning your damn day. That's it. That's all you have to do. Plan your day. Some people plan their week. There are large companies that plan their next 100 years. Toyota, I believe it was, they have a 100-year plan. Don't quote me if it is Toyota, but it is a Japanese company that have a 100-year business plan. Forget dictating their day, they're dictating their century. So you've got to dictate your day. One thing that I want you to do now, dictate your tomorrow, and at the end of tomorrow, write a comment here how your day went and how much better your day was than your entire previous month. I can almost guarantee tomorrow will be much better for you than what you had done the entire previous month. Prove me wrong in the comment section. I love to be proven wrong. Prove me right in the comment section. I love that even more. But whatever you do, tomorrow, I want you, today, right now, I want you to write down on a notepad what you're gonna do tomorrow. I want you to then do it tomorrow, and then I want you to comment at the end of the day tomorrow with how amazing your day was compared to your last month. Any day of your last month compared to tomorrow, because you planned it today. So this is the importance of planning. Sometimes I repeat the message over and over again, and the reason I repeat it over and over again is because of how important it is. And if I have to repeat it 100 times to drill it into your head, I will repeat it 100 times to drill it into your head. Those that plan their day are successful, and I don't care how smart or how lucky you are, if you do not plan your day, you will continue to waste your life. You'll continue to be dictated to. And if you're lucky and you live to 90, you'll be a 90-year-old with the experience of a teenage kid. Or a teenage version of me, I should say. Because for 70 years, your entire adult life, someone, some entity, some people, some crowd, some trend, some society, some country, some household has dictated every damn move you're going to make, and you haven't thought for yourself, and you haven't experienced for yourself, and you haven't made a decision for yourself. And then most of the people in this position have the audacity to look at the young kids and say, oh, I'm 10 years ahead of you, I'm 20 years ahead of you, young man, I'm 30, young lady, I'm 50. I know a thing or two. You don't know a damn thing unless you have been planning your day every single day. So, the importance of planning your day is whether you're an 80-year-old teenage kid or you're an 80-year-old filled with experience, filled with success. Failures that you can understand because you've planned your days, that you can accept because you've planned your days, and a wonderful memory, wonderful story to share with your next generation, with yourself, and you can die smiling. The difference between the man or the woman who plans their day and the one who doesn't is that one of you will die smiling and the other will die in tears. That's the importance of planning your damn day. Plan your day. This is Roman signing out. Next tip coming in the next few days.